Now, running off with what I was just talking about, let's talk about how some ways companies do it and how they're successful with doing it. So, for an example, let's say your company, you know what, you're in Canada right now, you're killing the game. You're selling moccasins. You know what, that's a popular thing in Canada here. It's cold, those moccasin shoes, you know, everyone has a pair. I could probably look and find a pair right now if I really want to, but I don't. You know what I'm talking about. So, let's say you're trying to sell some of those moccasin shoes. You're going to go into Europe. But oh wait, there's already a really successful moccasin brand in Europe, and right now in Canada, you're killing the game. You're the only moccasin brand. Everyone comes to you. But you go into Europe, and oh what? There's another moccasin brand. You're not used to this competition though. You need to market your product so it looks better than the other the competitors rather. That's the word I'm looking for. It needs to look better than the competitors. It needs to be priced at a better price point than the competitors, unless. And this is the only time when I say it's an exception to not price it at a better price point than competitors. If you're a luxury company or a niche company, as we like to say, and you think your product is for the high end, it's for the classy people in the world, a lot like myself, if you know what I mean, then you can market your product to that business, to that demographic, and you can make your price point a lot higher. But if you're selling like a moccasin, it's not really a high class item. If you were selling like handbags or designer shoes or something along those lines, fair enough, you can go that way. But if let's say you're selling the moccasins, exactly what I was talking about, you're gonna want to price it at a fair price point compared to the brand that's killing it in Europe already. So like I said, just to restate the two that I've already said, you want to market it so it looks better. If it doesn't look better, no one's gonna be interested, and you gotta sell it at a fair price point so everyone's gonna want it. And lastly, you gotta make sure it's a really good product. Now, people can buy new products that come into markets all the time. When you see a new product come into your supermarket, hey, I worked in a supermarket growing up. I worked at the Fortinos there. And whenever I saw a new product come in, people would always be intrigued by it. A great example of this was they released Big Mac sauce. So a sauce that, you know what, you get on the Big Mac at McDonald's. And it sold out quickly. Everybody wanted it. But if the quality of that wasn't good, it's going to sell a ton at the start because everyone's interested in the new product. But eventually, it's just going to decrease, and it's no longer going to be successful. You need to create it so when you hook the customers in at the start because you're a new product, you keep them there because you have a high-quality service, a high-quality product, and the customers don't want to go. Companies, you need to listen to this right now. I'm telling you. This is some of the most important things you're going to learn, and if you just follow these steps, you will have success in international markets. I can guarantee that. That is the Nigel Gebektion guarantee, and thank you very much for watching these videos. Believe me, you will have success.